All right, here we go. Here we go. It is finally time, all right? We got the Mac Jones jersey. We've got the picks. Literally all we need it to be now is Sunday morning, and we're good to go. We're back. This is the third installment. Well, not really, because last year I did 1 week of pigskin predictions, and then I just didn't do it again. I am making it a point this year to actually give you weekly predictions. I'm gonna be super consistent this year. You can take it to the bank. If I don't, we'll have to come up with a punishment. But I have my picks right here. We're doing it each week, and I'm going to see how many I can get right. Hopefully we can go positive this year. I think the last time I actually stuck with it was 2020. Or 2019, no, it was definitely 2020. But regardless, let's get into the picks. Literally, the first NFL game is tomorrow night. It is, it's the Bucks? No, it's not the Bucks, it's the Bills and Rams, right? Bills and Rams. It is Bills at Rams. I think they're both good teams. I'm gonna pick the Rams. There's just something about it. I had Cooper Kupp last year, and that man was a cheat code. For some reason, I just feel like in LA, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp are gonna get done, and that's enough for me. So I'm taking the Rams. Our next pick is gonna be the Panthers and the Browns. Is it gonna be a revenge game for Baker Mayfield? I don't know. As much as I might want Baker to win with the Panthers, no, I'm taking the Panthers. Everyone's healthy. CMC is healthy. Jacoby Brissett, I don't know. I'm going to take the Panthers. Yeah. All right, our next matchup is going to be the Steelers and the Bengals. It's an easy pick for me. It's going to be the Bengals. Mitch Trubisky's starting. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to definitely take the Bengals since they were just in the Super Bowl. Weapons are better, offensive line is better, and I'm sure their defense is a tad bit better. And the Steelers have just gotten worse, so Bengals for sure. All right, Colts at the Texans. I have Jonathan Taylor in my fantasy league, which means every week I need the Colts to go all the way off and feed Derrick Henry. Yes, I said that, and I'm gonna own it. Jonathan Taylor. The Colts need to feed Jonathan Taylor every week for me to win my matchups. So for that reason, I'm taking them over the Texans. But realistically, the Texans won't win this game. I mean, they're still rebuilding, so Colts definitely going to win this one. Ravens and the Jets. I don't have to speak. Actually, I do have to speak because Joe Elite Flacco is going to be playing week 1 because Zach Wilson did something. I forget, was it an ACL, sprain, MCL, whatever it was. He was playing in preseason and got hurt. Well, I don't know why you are having your franchise quarterback play in meaningless games. But I'm going to take the Ravens. Lamar has something to prove, even though he still isn't signed, which is kind of weird, but it's the Jets. Anyone versus the Jets I'm going to take, so we're taking the Ravens. Next matchup is going to be the Saints and the Falcons. I could care less about these two teams, but the Falcons are the worst team here. They got Kyle Pitts and Drake London. Okay. Jameis Winston's going to be back after his injury. They still have Kamara. Michael Thomas is back. I don't know if he's going to be any good, but he's back. I will comfortably take the Saints here. 49ers and Bears. Everybody and their mom is picking the 49ers. Trey Lance could still be absolute garbage, but whatever garbage is on the 49ers is inherently better than whatever's going on in the Bears. Their offensive line's trash, their weapons are trash, their defense is trash. So 49ers could literally just run it, all of their plays, and still win. I'm going to take the 49ers here. Got the Eagles and the Lions, and I'm not going to say that the Lions are trash this year. I think they're going to be average. I think what Dan Campbell's doing in Detroit is promising. I don't think they're going to win the division. They may get third. I think it's going to be Packers, Vikings, then the Lions, then the Bears. Do I think they have a shot to upset the Eagles? Sure. I mean, technically every team has a shot to upset anybody, you know, it's not guaranteed, you know, people get hurt, fumbles, interceptions happen. On paper, I want to say the Eagles are going to win this, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions upset. I'm going to take the Eagles, but if I come back and I see that they lost, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, my game, it's going to be the game of the week every week for me. Whenever the Patriots play, it's going to be my most hyped game. Patriots in Miami. My head has been hurting even thinking about this matchup for the past 6 months. I mean, the Patriots are already in Miami. Like, I think they've been there 5 days prior to game day. So they've been there for a while to get acclimated to the weather and all that nonsense. On paper, everyone's gonna say Miami, rightfully so. I have no idea what the Patriots are doing this year. I don't think we have an offensive coordinator. I don't know what's going on. It bugs the shit out of me that I don't know what's going on with my team, especially when we're, like 3 days away from Sunday, week 1. It's been a little harder to trust in Bill Belichick recently, but I don't believe in the Tua hype. I don't. I really don't. Mr. Underthrows balls. I know the Patriots can beat the Dolphins. I know they can. They always fumble it. I don't know why. It's just a Miami thing. They've been doing it with Brady way back when. I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots lose this game, but I'm gonna take them because I believe in weird curses and juju when it comes to football. And if I pick the Patriots to lose, they're gonna lose. But if I pick them to win and they lose, well, oh well, I guess I didn't have any impact. I'm going to take them to win because I don't even want to speak it into existence. The Patriots are going 16-0 this year, and they're going to start with a win over Miami. Jags and Washington Commanders. This one is very interesting because the Jags have a competent head coach, and the Washington Commanders now, I guess, have Carson Wentz. This is really a toss-up for me. Like, I don't care about either of these two teams. I'm honestly gonna say the Jags. I'm gonna pick the Jags. Something's telling me Travis Etienne might eat. Chase Young's out. I saw that on Twitter. He did like training camp outside of the Commanders facility, and then he like sprained or tore something, so he's not going to be there, which is great for Travis Etienne's running ability. Yeah, I'm going to take the Jags though. 6 more matchups. We have the Chiefs and the Cardinals playing in Phoenix, Arizona. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals upset the Chiefs. I don't think it'll happen, but crazier things have happened. Murray is going to be without Deshaun Watson. Yep. DeAndre Hopkins, he's going to be out with DeAndre Hopkins for 6 weeks, so that's going to be a problem for him. They have Marquise Brown now. Zach Ertz is questionable for week 1. Only reason why I know that is because he's on my fantasy team. Please, Zach Ertz, I need you to play week 1. I have Kyler Murray on my fantasy team too, so I'm going to need him to really go off. I think it's going to mean more to the quarterback. Well, okay, so here's my thought process. Who do you think it matters more they lose their wide receiver 1? Mahomes or Murray? Mahomes, yes, he doesn't have Hill, but he has Kelsey, and now he has Juju and MVS and Sky Moore and all those other people. Murray has his Zach Ertz, who's questionable. No DeAndre Hopkins, has Rondale Moore and Marquise Brown. They do have James Conner versus CEH, but I'm going to give the edge to the Chiefs here just because I think the Cardinals are a little depleted. Wouldn't be surprised if they squeak out a win, but I think it's a little unlikely against the Chiefs. Packers and Vikings. I'm going to go an alternate route, and I'm going to say the Vikings are going to win this one. Everyone's saying that the Packers defense is like being slept on, and I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a really good Packers defense. I like seeing Aaron Rodgers succeed, but his weapons, there's something to be said about his weapons, and having that security blanket of Devontae Adams is gonna be exposed this season, I think. He's gonna have to do a lot more passing the ball around, or they're gonna be running it a ton. I mean, now the Vikings have Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, who's it, KJ Osborne. They're gonna go extremely heavy passing, and they still have Dalvin Cook. So if Aaron Rodgers can't go tick for tack with Kirk Cousins, it's gonna be a long Sunday for Packers fans. So I'm taking the Vikings. Bucks at the Cowboys. Now, this is an interesting one because I don't know what's going on with the Bucks right now. I'm gonna take the Bucks just because I don't believe in the Cowboys right now. I don't know what's going on with either teams. I think it's a toss-up. I'm staying away from that game in bets. I bet on them last year. I put like $50 on the Bucks, and the Bucks squeaked out a game-winning field goal, and I was like, I will never do that again. I'm gonna take the Bucks because I think Brady knows how to beat the Cowboys. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys came out and won. The Bucks have really no one good on the offensive line. I think they took some key injuries. No Gronk. I don't think Chris Godwin's playing. I think Mike Evans had a hamstring injury in the preseason. So I don't know what's going on with the Bucks. Brady missed a lot of preseason, but I don't think that matters. I'm gonna take the Bucks, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys won. All right, got 3 matchups left. We have the Raiders and the Chargers. I'd like to see the Chargers win. I'd like to see the Chargers win the division. I don't want the Chiefs to win. We all know who I'm talking about. But last year, the Raiders beat them in overtime to go to the playoffs. So, I don't know. I mean, the defense is revamped, much better. Chargers offense still has Eckler, Allen, and Williams. On paper, they should win. But I don't know. I'm going to take the Chargers, though. Giants and Titans. I'm going to take the Titans. Derrick Henry's back. I would like it if Saquon did good. I do like a comeback story, redemption story for Saquon. But Daniel Jones at QB, it's not happening. He's not out. Well, I mean, Tannehill's better than Daniel Jones. But, like, I don't know. They're much better quarterbacks than Ryan Tannehill. I think that they get it done. I think it sucks that they got rid of A.J. Brown, but what are you going to do? I still think Derrick Henry's a beast, and he's going to run all over the Giants. Right, and for our last matchup, we're going to do the Broncos and the Seahawks. It's going to be a revenge game for Russell Wilson. I'm taking the Broncos. It's not even close. The Broncos have a better offense and defense. I don't know what's going on in Seattle. They haven't been the same since they lost that Super Bowl against the Patriots back in 2014. But yeah, I'm taking the Broncos, and that is my weekly prediction for, week 1. That is in the books. We'll recap back here. I'm going to try to make these videos weekly. They're going to probably come out either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. Kind of doing a life transition right here, moving into a new house. So you're going to definitely see a different background, maybe different backgrounds every week. I don't know, we're just making this up as I go. I just know I wanted to go back and do these prediction videos, maybe give you like a vlog-ish kind of feel. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this every week, same time each week, and see how my picks get progressively hotter and hotter each week. But go Pats. Yeah, I don't care about anyone else's team winning. All I care about is the Pats. So please, Mac Jones, please tear up the Dolphins. Please. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.